Good morning, everybody. Toast to you and all you do. Enjoying this very cold morning, I am. Yesterday was one of the days when Kelek, the Celtic snow goddess, crone goddess, comes out to collect snow. It was very nice yesterday. So that tells me it's going to be cold. We're going to get some snow. It's kind of like the Groundhog's Day thing. Like predicting the weather for the rest of the season. But we're going to get some snow, hopefully. Hopefully we get more snow. It snowed here. We didn't get very many. As you can see, it's already melting. We need more snow. Anyways, we are here today for our introspective journey. We are on day 22, which is just in itself a magical day of manifestation. This is a day when we can manifest our spirituality in the real world. The numerology for today is 11, which is the number of spirituality, and 22, which is the number of the physical realm. So bringing them together, we have this beautiful connection that really allows you to bring your spirituality into the physical world and help you to, like I said, manifest what it is that you're seeking. So, let's see if that totally messes everything. Okay, there we go. I encourage everybody to get out today, to do some meditation, to get out into nature. I know it's cold, but get out into nature, look around, just see what there is to see, and enjoy yourself and your spirituality. But today's question is, what is something that can help turn around a bad mood? When you are upset or you're sad or frustrated, what is it that you do that can help you feel better? For me personally, this is music. If I am in a bad place or sad or depressed or whatever it may be, turn on some music. I got a playlist for everything. I got a great playlist. It's called F You. I love it. It's my angry music. All of the songs are amazing. I think I have it shared publicly. I'll have to see if I can do that. It's on a different YouTube channel because I listen to music on a different channel. But anyways, it's very entertaining. But I have a playlist for every mood, a song that can change around anything. And sometimes I feel when I'm listening to the radio itself, like songs will come on my playlist that are like meant to be for me. And so I'll hear it and I'll be like, oh yeah, that's the message I needed to hear. So for me, it's music. Art can also do it. If I sit down and color or make something, it can also help, but really it's the music that does it for me every time. So what is it that you use in order to help you turn around a bad mood? This can be a great tool to keep in your tool bag for I need to feel better. I need to change this mood. You have to remember that you are the only person who can control your feelings. And I know that can be really hard to like internalize and take in. It's hard not to blame other people for your feelings. It's hard not to say they made me feel this way. No, they did something and it affected you and you chose to allow it to make you feel that way. Because in reality, only you control your feelings. And that's why it's great to have these kind of tools. So when you get into that place where other people are affecting you or your feelings have just gotten, spiraled into a bad place, you can stop and you can, I imagine you can hear the truck leaving. I have a very new, loud neighbor. Anyways, we need these tools in order to help us change those moods. And you are in control of your mood. No matter how much we like to say other people are in control or, I need something to counter effect the things that are happening. Well, make that something productive. A lot of people turn to drugs and alcohol, even pharmaceuticals, in order to make this change. But we all know. I mean, I don't know anybody who's been sober their whole life. So I'm going to say we all know that when you partake in something, even if it's pharmaceutical, but if you partake in something, it's not real and it doesn't last long. And these fixes are just temporary. And they're normally destructive. I love smoking. I love it. But it's not positive for me. It's not what I put on here that makes me feel better. I thought about putting it on here, like, what always makes me feel better? Yep, it does. But in reality, it doesn't, because it has negative consequences. There are days where my lungs hurt or I don't feel well because of it, and that's the reality of it. It's not something that's helping me. Listening to music, on the other hand, does not hurt me or anybody around me. I mean, sometimes I play music that can be offensive, like when I play my FU playlist. But I find that most people think that it's funny to see my little white girl self in my minivan listening to some Ludacris singing FU real loud. But but it's not really hurting anybody, and it's not hurting myself. And so you have to find those things that are helping you, that are actually truly helping change your mood, and not coping mechanisms that are destructive. And what helps you take control of your feelings and change them to productive feelings that can help you heal and succeed without being caught up in this cycle of I feel better and then I go back. I feel better and then I go back. It just reminds me of those commercials, where they show the lady and she's got the little face, the smiley face, and she's like, even though I'm on an antidepressant, I still feel like I have to fake it. I'm like, well, that's because your antidepressant is not a solution. I do believe there are some people who need to be on pharmaceuticals, drugs, in order to maintain a healthy brain chemical levels. But we are in a society that overprescribes everything. Even while I was pregnant, they were like, here, take this drug that'll give you these euphoric feelings and you won't feel nauseous or sad anymore. And then I was talking to my midwife about it. They gave this to me at the emergency room. And then I was talking to my midwife about it, and she's like, oh yeah, a lot of mothers actually get addicted to that because that anti-nausea medication that they give you while you're pregnant gives you these crazy feelings of like euphoria. Like, I still feel nauseous, but it's gonna be okay. And I'm not joking, like, that's really how I felt. It's like, I'm still a little nauseous, but it's okay. Everything's okay. And now sometimes I even think about it, I'm like having a really bad day. I'm like, maybe I'll just take one of those pills and then everything will just be okay. But it's not. That's not a solution. And so we have a lot of things at our hands that are not helpful. So if you're making this thought list and you're like, oh, here are the things that make me feel better: smoking, a glass of wine, taking my pills, Annex, doing whatever it is, those things aren't really making you feel better. They're helping in that moment. But really think about something that helps you feel better, that's not destructive, that isn't chemical, that isn't, altering your state of mind through drugs of some kind. Even with like non-pharmaceutical drugs, even with like mushrooms or marijuana or other not pharmaceutical drugs, they still same thing. This is causes a negative pattern that you end up cycling through. Like, oh, I'm cycling through this because I'm not really finding a solution. So as you think about what it is that actually makes you feel better, what is it that makes you out? Instead of it being a circle that you're just going around, you want to make like a spiral that like spirals into somewhere else, like a spring. And so where are you going? Up or down, or where are you going? But you don't want to be in the same circle. So think about something that helps to bring you out of that circle and into a new spiral of amazingness. And let me know what it is. I think that our coping mechanisms can definitely help other people. I know a lot of people, music helps them. And so maybe it is that you just need to go listen to some music. Or watch a good movie, or read a good book, or go for a walk. Running helps a lot of people. Running is a great way to help reset your brain, reset your body, everything. Exercise. There's a lot of different things that you can do. So what is it that helps you get out of a bad mood? And let me know. Like and subscribe, all of that stuff. I'm going to sign off before that trash truck comes back. I hope everybody has a fantastic day. Stay warm where you are, and I hope that you find joy today.